What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 Championship Event Tree. We are going to be tackling events 26 and 27 today. This is a 5-race, point-to-point race knockout. Looks like we get the Porsche Carrera GT. We probably have some car options, though. And then we'll do event number 27, which is the Lamborghini shootout thing with the Murcielago. I think we're forced to use against the Diablo. So we'll see how that goes. We'll hop right into 26 to start out with, though. 5 point-to-point races should be fun. We got a lot of car options. Holy cow. What do we want to go with here? We drove the F50 recently. Do we want to drive the Diablo 6.0? Let's get a green one. Why not? 5 point-to-point races should be good. Race knockout, as usual. We just got to win the last one. We just got to survive until that last one. Alright. Starting out Scenic Drive, which is a great track. Ready to go. We're underway. There's a 360, a Viper, 911 Turbo, and that 50, which is going to be a monster in straight line, as we've seen. I'm going to stick with my Diablo 6.0 love. We haven't driven in a while. Such a beautiful car, just a weapon. Love it. This game made me fall in love with it and loved it ever since. It's been probably close to 20 years now that I've loved this car, so I'm all in. Not sure if there's going to be traffic here. We'll see eventually at some point if we come across one or not. The F50, look at that car, just a weapon in a straight line. We're going to have a hard time beating that here at some point. Definitely going to have to compete with that in a lot of races for this. This car is very planted, is the reason. Not just that I love it, but I say that as I go flying. Damn near off track, but basically stopped to make it through there. It's all good. We're alive. Not the smoothest chunky track I've ever made, but we're alive. Just about a third of the way through this pretty short track. We're just gonna loop around and finish up at the usual point. Try to carry the momentum there, which we did pretty well. It's a very good handling car also. Kind of cool that the wipers go across and the water splashes and puddles. I've never noticed that before, actually. I don't know how, but I've literally never noticed that before. The mouse again. Didn't work. I'll remember it after this race, I will remember. That's where I stopped. Still good though, still alive. Fence back there might be the Ferrari. Not the Ferrari got the second, so someone else had some big contact there. Again, going to be about 3 minutes here for this first event. A couple of these will be long. I do love the point-to-point tracks in this game, though. A lot of them are very, very good, very clever with how they interweave between some of the different sceneries. So, big fan. Not to mention that it's not as repetitive as some of the longer lap races. So, good to drive some of these point-to-points here. Do them proud by winning this first time out in the Diablo 6.0. Do still have the lead over the F50 here, just a couple corners to go. Not going to be under 3 minutes, we're going to be damn close. Come off the final corner ahead of the F50. We will take event number 1, about 3:06 in our Diablo 6.0.
For the next round of knockout
First
competition.
Race done. We'll take it. Move the mouse like I remembered. Awesome. All right, so the 360 goes away. Diablo 6.0 up in third with Juan as well. All right, on the race 2 already. Nice quick start. Good. Happy to have it. Lovely, lovely. All right, Autumn Crossing 2. Let's go. Okay, start there. It seemed like it bogged a little bit. Not too bad. Run this in the other direction a couple times in the playthrough already. Maybe we've run in this direction as well. I don't recall. This one that ends around by the twisty bits. Village. Didn't see any traffic in the last race, which would be good. Just a straightforward race here. There we go. Corner there. I like the headlight touch. Such a pretty car. I like this green. I don't think I'd ever want one in green. Maybe a nice yellow or something. I don't think I would want one in this green. It's got to kind of be a exotic color. I get it's Lamborghini. I don't think that this kind of like dragon skin green, whatever this is what I want. I would want a bright yellow or a really nice dark purple or something like that on this car. I think a dark purple would actually be really beautiful. But again, beggars can't be choosers. If you're buying this car for $500,000, you just gotta pick something. Alright. Actually, my main concern buying this would be the wear and tear on all the parts and accessories and stuff. Obviously, a 20-plus-year-old at this point, even Lamborghini, is not going to be the most reliable thing in the world. Alright. Big slide there as we're into a little bit of a different section of this track. Be about a 4.5-minute race this one as we're winding through this section. Behind us, still pressuring. That car is such a weapon. Again, I was really tempted to take it for this event, but I was like, you know, I don't really want to, because as much as I love the car, I love this car more, and it's just going to be nice to drive this car again, because I'm not sure if we'll get a chance to for the rest of the playthrough. Nice couple race knockout, hopefully send it off with a big success, even though we have to beat an F50 to get there, which is going to be a big ask, so I got to be pretty perfect if we get down to the final race against that car. Just about 60% here. We'll jump into the shortcut for the mine. Looks like everybody else stayed out, which is fine. We'll gain a little bit of time here. It's not a huge shortcut, especially if the car is this fast. Probably gain a second or two overall once we're out of this. Car here, especially with the four-wheel drive. Good grip, good traction. The air time there was sloppy. We're good though. To the 3/4 mark. F50 up behind us. Not sure what color the Diablo is, but it looks like it might be in 4th or in 5th, excuse me, which would be elimination zone, which would be not good. We're going to try to keep our Diablo brethren in. Knock out either the Viper and 911 Turbo, or preferably the F50, although I don't see that happening at this stage. Winding around 1/5 of the way to go. Probably going to be closer to 5 minutes actually at this rate. It's taking a little while to get going. Yeah, 4.5 somewhere in there is a good mark. Out of control, big slide there for me. Bounced the F50 actually. Alright, back under control. Cruising forwards. One of these I expect us to lose, just some weird stuff. It's been a while since we've lost a race in this playthrough. We'll cut this way when we have the low speed. We've won all the races that I've participated in since we came back and I got the game going again with the recordings, so that's been good. A couple more corners here, one more final slide over the line. We're going to win this one.
You've qualified for the next round of knockout competition.
On to the next. Viper next to us there. It looks like the Diablo did get last, so Juan is out. 911 Turbo, Viper, F50, and my 6.0 on the race number 3 of 5. Been a good start. Been a good first 2 races. I'd like to finish up on a Hawaiian track point-to-point. We're at Mediterranean Paradise here. Good track as well. A little bit shorter than the previous one, I think. Don't recall exactly. It was a good track, so. F50 gets away very well. The other 3 of us just kind of rumbling along pretty wide, actually. Some fence, which is not lovely. A little bit harsh. Alright, well, we got some recovering to do. 50 is just going to rocket away here, straights, as expected. Pushed the Viper out a little bit wide there, but managed to corral it. Trying to pull off the move that we just did with the jumping underneath the Viper when we duck under off of that jump, which we were able to do, which is pretty cool. Yeah, 50 got to our left rear there, but we were able to close it off. Big speed down this little village straightaway. Just at the 1 minute mark, again, probably going to be roughly 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less. Couple cars in the shortcut there, F50 included. Do get out in front of the Viper, and 911 turbo though. A little bit more difficult against this F50 than I was initially anticipating. I knew it would be fast, but I thought we'd be pretty stout as well. But we really honestly just do not quite have the overall performance of that car. We're having to make it up with driving and skill and not making mistakes, which is fine. It's just different. That car is just so fast. I'll jump in the shortcut there. Keep the momentum up over here. Get him on the exit. Had good momentum, lost it, gained it again, F50 on the brakes for no reason on a straightaway. That's always lovely. Just about 2 minute mark again, going to be roughly 4.5 minutes for this race. Side by side, 170 miles an hour on this long straight. 50 had to back out there in the tight line. A little bit of a slide from my car. A little bit of contact there, lost track of each other. Around the ancient ruins. Okay, great speed over here. These couple jumps coming up here, 3 or 4 of them will be great for our points and the lap time. Oh, that was some weird physics there. I think we got caught on the edge of the tarmac up against the gravel. That was very strange. Definitely a weird bounce we took there. Go around the cone, don't want to get that and slow down. Beautiful looking car flying through the air. Whole field still right on top of each other, F50 and myself. Still the class here. We've led pretty much the entirety of this tournament. I think this might be the last knockout style race. We have a couple tournaments and longer races and stuff. This is the last winner take all type of thing that we're going to have, I think. In a race format at least, obviously. If there's single races, you have to win it. Multiple races like this. Alright. Coming down the last little chunk here, just a couple more corners to go. Still controlling the lead. Actually, the F50's falling back a little bit, still in third though. Not any danger as of right now. Final corner here. Big old send from the Viper is actually going to get us to the line.
You've qualified for the next round of knockout competition.
Protected, couldn't carry that kind of speed. We lost by a 1/10. Yeah, 911 turbos eliminated. The F50 survives just barely. That's okay. Don't have to win them all. Like I said, the win streak would come to an end at some point. We're down to the final 2 races here. Viper versus F50 versus 6-0. I guess the Viper in some ways is playing with free money. I did not expect the Viper to survive this long at all. So I'd definitely like to go against the Viper in another shootout if the F50 were to be eliminated after this race. Let's see how long this race is. I think it might be a shorter one. Relatively. Just ass pack us there for no reason whatsoever. Alright. Whatever, we're away. 10% down in about 20-something seconds. You get to jump through the airplane here today. We are coming in this direction. It's pretty cool. Running for a tumbleweed for good measure. Looks like there was some kind of accident there. The Viper got caught up. A couple good shortcuts at the beginning of this lap here. We're already a quarter of the way through, so it's going to be a relatively short race. Big air there 6-0. Again, a lot of real shortcuts at the beginning of this lap. This direction. Oh, that's big contact. Okay. Not slick. Alright. That's not slick at all. There's the Viper. The contact with the Viper is trying to get going again. Put it back in the fence as a repayment for knocking us out. Nice win. Let the F50 get a little bit of a lead. We lost both headlights in that accident. They managed to grab the lead from the F50 there. Alright, well, we're away. We're at least 60% of the way through, so again, really short race this one. Less than 30 minutes probably if we don't make any mistakes or anything. Did get a nice gap though over the F50, a couple seconds for sure, which is going to be good. Hopefully that'll pay off for us towards the end of this. A little bit blind through that section. It's all good. 50 came flying up there on the right side. Passed. Big air. Not exactly in a great position here. Should still be alright to protect this though to the line. We will get back in the winning circle.
You've qualified for the next round of knockout competition.
Viper is eliminated after a valiant effort in these first 4 races, and it's going to be me versus the F50 one finale. Quick little race there, less than 3 minutes. Good little short circuit. I assume this is going to be at the Hawaii place. But we shall see. It is indeed Tropical Circuit 2. Here we go. It's a long circuit, if I remember correctly. That's okay. Just gotta beat the one car again. We can kind of veer drive a little bit to win this 1v1 here. See what we can do. It's gonna be tough to hold off that car if it comes down to a straight fight. Let's see what we can do. Maybe about a 5, maybe 5.5 minute event here. We'll see. Plays out. Like to get this victory. Do this again would be ideal. If we do it again, we'll just take the F50 just for the straight speed. Not to mess around anymore, but I want to win in this car. Definitely want to win in this car. Sorry, a little bit not chatty. I'm really focused trying to make sure we win this here. I don't want to have to do this again. This is going to be a 5.5 minute race. It's going to be right at the end that we decided for the win. Very difficult situation and circumstances. Trying to close this one out. Close it out against a very fast car. It's going to be the key. Comes straight line speed. See what route that car takes as we're coming up to halfway. Just trying to get the damn shortcut. Does not make this corner. Not sure if they were trying to, but we get into it at least, so fine by me. Make a little bit of time here, make him use the catch up to get back up to us, but we'll have plenty of time, about 3 minutes to get back on par. We have the lead by a couple seconds now. That car is going to just be a rocket in a straight line, catching up with the catch-up though. Just past the halfway mark. Like I said, going to be 5.5 minutes somewhere in there for this final race. See if we can close it out. That's going to be the key. It's going to be difficult, going to be tough, going to be tricky. still okay. He actually hit behind us as well. Destroyed the right front of my car and his car. So now we're back on a level playing field. He's caught up, so we got a third of the race to go. Do have to take the awful hairpin corner here. Know and love. Made it. Actually, a little bit of issue getting through there. He's gonna make it. Just took him a little bit to get going. This is the only route that little part that we just came off of actually is used in the game. So pretty cool, neat touch that connects kind of the two maps on this circuit, or the two circuits on this map, I should say. Pretty cool touch. Again, just about a 4-second lead coming up towards the end here. Not too much more to go. Hear it, here it comes. Hear it behind us. So you can't take a shortcut there because it doesn't exist. Power down, aim straight. We're gonna do it. We are going to win the race.
You won the knockout!
Knockout, whatever this is. Happy to pick up a victory there.
Nice going. You have just won the point-to-point knockout.
Happy. All right.
You've unlocked the Porsche Carrera GT.
Yes, we did.
You beat the course record.
I guess I did. It might be the first time we've driven the course, so I don't think that really means all that much. But thanks anyways. All right, event 26, check. Event 27, we are clicking through this. Field of 7 Diablos, New Murcielago 4-race tournament. What color do we want? Let's go with orange, why not? So 4-race tournament. Sounds like fun. Hopefully they're not crazy long races, I bet they are, but I guess we'll see. Starting at Scenic Drive 2, good track. 7 Diablos versus me, that's actually point to point. Oh, that's cool too. Again, I like the point-to-point races a lot. Is this the one we just did in the other direction? I don't recall. Regardless, good track. Love this map. I talk about it every single time. Obviously, good car, and we are not going to be outmatched with the other cars. So, Diablo, roughly the same performance as the Murcielago, but not quite as much. Alright, underway, going along. Very high rate of speed. Again, about 3.5 or so minutes for this race, I would say. A little bit understeer. We saw that last time we drove the Mercy. Alright, clicking along nicely. We are going to finish in the reverse of that circle we just did for the first race. Almost clobbered that end attenuator there. Didn't want to do that. Carried all the speed, 180 around that corner. Big lead. Again, no catch up here. We have a slight car advantage, but still stiff competition. We still got to be perfect. So. Still a little bit understeer. Not my favorite handling characteristic. Again, I believe this is technically a tournament, so we don't have to win all 4 if we want to. Really, the first 2 are the important ones to give us a little bit of buffer and wiggle room. Look as the car flies past the camera there. Black car right in behind us, following tightly. A little bit sideways here. Hopefully it doesn't impact us. Black car all over us here with the catch up. That's very lovely. I want to take the jump here, but I also want to win the race, so. Might not have the luxury of taking the jump, just trying to pick up time here. Is that cornering? What the hell? Alright, well, we're going to lose the first race because I can't compete with that.
You
I don't know
placed
what kind of
second.
weird grip hacks the AI has here today, but holy shit. We can't do
You've
that. We were
unlocked
right
the
neck
Need
and neck
for
with them.
Speed edition of the Ferrari
Could not
550
keep up, so Wayne
Barchetta.
takes race 1. Holy crap. That was some kind of grip hacks there. I don't know what happened with that, but whatever. Alright. On the race number 2, Mediterranean Paradise 2, track we also just did. Point to point. Wow. Gonna be about 4 minutes. We gotta make sure Wayne doesn't get second, because that's gonna be where the points come in. What a weird race that was. I thought we were in good shape, and I guess we were. Yeah, the Need for Speed God said, nope, not today. You're not winning this first one. So we reset and go again. Oh, no, sorry about that. That was not really the intention of what that was. Alright, that was awful. Okay, to the back we go. Alright, so we gotta try to kill Wayne somehow. How we're gonna do that, I have no idea. That was some wild group hacks there that were taking place. Basically just trying to screw over the black car here at this point. Actually gonna take the shortcuts, so we're gonna have to catch him back up again. Oh, no, there's gonna be a gap here to go across. Hello. Alright, well, whatever. Wayne spun out, so that wasn't really what I was trying to do or how I was trying to do it, but I guess it works, so. Now we gotta go hunt down the leaders. They got a little bit far ahead. Especially the first car. Again, we should be brought back up there eventually. We gotta run it down still. 9 seconds is a big gap, so. Alright, so we're probably going this one. Thanks. Appreciate you, Josh. That's it. Yeah, obviously aren't playing nice today. We've had a pretty easy time as we've gone through this playthrough of the AI not completely screwing us over, other than some of these pursuit chases on this exact corner that we're coming up to. But yeah, we've had our fair share of our fair share of weirdness. That's how they're gonna get the black car back in contention, just having everybody pound the fence. All right, well, whatever. All right, it's been a very sloppy start to this race. Still think we can win. Just gotta have things go our way a little bit. Perfect, which is fine. Don't mind it. Little car up there being dragged back a little bit with the rubber banding. Again, if we can win and Wayne will not finish second, that will be a good enough points buffer for me to call it a success. So. We are catching the yellow car ever so slightly. Got about a third of the way to go, so it's plenty of time to make this pass. So if we grab a lead here across the jump, we will. So we'll take the lead for the second time in the race. Hopefully we can keep it now for this last 30%. And come on, I mean, it's a race. Alright. Well, still cruising. Nice that, again, there's no traffic, just a straight up race. It's always a welcome realization in sight in this game. Looks like they all bottomed back there, at least some of them did. Fighting for second, we're getting down towards the end, still got a little bit to go here. About 40 seconds maybe or so. Doing alright. Straighten this out as much as we can. A couple more corners. Have a decent lead. By any means seconds. This is actually where the Viper beat us and passed us. I forgot about that. So try to get some revenge on the AI. Close this one out. Although here comes the yellow car with a big run, and Wayne's actually at the 30. Of course he is. We are going to get the win.
You've
just
won the
barely.
race.
Close race. See if Wayne ends up third. Plowed into again, over and over. Wayne does get third, but I guess he's
You're the
second,
tournament leader.
Nice points lead, 2-point lead over Wayne. Just that's our main competition. 2 races to go. See what we can do in these next 2. Wayne again is our main threat, but if we can just win and he doesn't get second again, we'll be in good shape. So, all right, we're at Autumn Crossing, good track. Just visited this one as well, I believe. So we're getting into kind of some of the repetition, which is fine. We did just visit this one. Again, pretty good track. It'll be about 4.5, maybe 5 minutes, depending on how feisty everybody gets. It's all good. We're just focused on the black car. We gotta try to win the race. Have Wayne in the black car not get second, that'll be good enough, because that'll give us at least a 6-point lead going into the last race, and we just gotta kind of finish in the top 2, which will be good. So. All right. Let's see what we can do with Diablo. Not giving up its crown without a fight. Love to see it. Again, this will be event 27, so we'll have 3 more to go, and then hopefully we'll get a bonus event 31. I would like to get that. I don't know if that's going to happen, just based on how I have to make this work. We'll see. Understeer for days, this car. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that purple that Mika's car is, that would be the color I would love to get on a Lamborghini. It's just such a unique, deep color. It's not really vibrant like the oranges and the yellows and the greens that they use, but definitely stands out. You won't miss it, that's for sure. So, all right, Wayne, if you want to go hit one of these trees very hard and disable your car for 30 or 40 seconds, that'd be cool with me. I don't know if the 4-wheel drive of these 2 cars are actually simulated in the game. I mean, they should be. In my mind, that would make sense, but I don't know if you actually have more grip than you do with the 2-wheel drive cars or anything like that. Probably not, but it'd be cool if that was mimicked. Not plow into a tree, thank you. This car just has a little bit of understeer. Iconic. It really affects the driving dynamics and the handling of the flow. You can't really carry good corner speed for multiple corners because of that. I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's just an interesting thing. It's a very interesting characteristic. We'll jump in the shortcut here since we almost never take it this direction. Just try it. Why not? The reason for that is because this car with understeer does that. Alright, well, that was not slick. It is up to second, though, ahead of Wayne, which is good to see. Don't really care who gets second, honestly, as long as it's not the black car. That would be good enough for me. Give us a buffer to that final race would be ideal. Looks like Wayne got it back as Mika drove into a wall, because, of course, Wayne back then back and Diablo's on the racetrack. Lovely. Looks like because the car that came in here with us maybe accidentally. Wayne got a crazy run through that section. He's gonna close right up on the back of us here. We're gonna have to potentially run a little bit of interference there. Yeah, Wayne needs to not get second so that we can afford to finish second the next one. If something weird happens, please and thank you. So if someone wants to go beat him for second, that would be awesome. I still don't know how he made that last corner at speed on the first race scenic drive or whatever it was. Don't understand that at all. that was unbelievable to see with my own eyes, honestly. So definitely need my mirror on, please and thank you to block this here. Well, not going to be able to affect the black car finishing second, or at least going to take a victory, so we will have our 4-point gap. No, 6-point gap. We already had 2-point gap. 6-point gap. So if we finish second, we're still good. Forgot that there was a points difference.
You're the tournament leader.
So 6-point gap. Nobody else really did anything there. We're out of touch from everybody else. It's just between Wayne and myself. 6-point gap. So if we finish third, we're going to tie. I don't know if tiebreaker goes to me or how that works. But if we just finish in the top 2, that'll be good. That'll be a championship win, which would be lovely. So whatever. We'll go at it. See if we can finish it off. Tropical Circuit 2. Again, we just drove this track. Longer race. Longer track, 4.5, 5 minutes or so. Good track. I do like the track. The repetition of these events back-to-back kind of sucks, especially since it's essentially the same car that we're driving, similar handling. A little bit boring. Maybe a mistake on my part for assuming that was going to be different, but I honestly thought that these were going to be circuit races, so whatever. If Wayne doesn't win, it doesn't matter where we finish, so there's that as well. If he finishes second, we can get no points in last. Still have the, be tied. I'm not sure if we again get a tiebreaker or not. We'll be tied on points, so again, I'd like to just win, but top 2 will do the job today, so got about 4 minutes left of this lap. Or race, I should say. It's not really a lap, is it? That's a little wide there. Out in the foliage. Got a nice control to start here. Looks like the green car is up second. I think that's Ashley. Love these twisty sections. I do love this map as much as it's kind of annoying and very long. I do love it. Gives some good variety, especially with the city and the forest dynamic. A lot of fun to drive on. Alright, coming up to 1/3 distance here. Just about coming to the end of this first section of forest. We'll have to go back into the forest, obviously, after we go through the city, but this first chunk. Just under a 2-second lead back to Ashley behind in the green car. Big run for me. Catch up there, now down to half a second, because of course, why not? Why do I ask questions? Again, we're going to jump into the shorter route here if they want to dive bomb and go around the outside. Cool with me. We made it. Everybody else is going to go for the other route. Cool with me. Be my guest. So we'll get a nice little break here halfway through the lap. Just get a little bit of a lead. Alright. Wayne back in second. I don't know what happened to Ashley there for that section. He's the first challenger, actually, no, because just taking it away. So they're close. They're all in one big clump back there, fighting for second. So that's cool with me. Missed the barrels this time. Hopefully no one smashed into them. But I was going to say, if someone was going to hit them, hope it's Wayne. They all made it. That's fine. Up to the hairpin near where we started this lap. Same awful hairpin. We survived. Again, this is the only track that this stretch of track is used on. The only stretch here connecting this to like where the volcano is. Somehow Wayne emerged from that in second, which is weird. There we go. On back to the circuit. We're in the last chunk now. Again, we're going to not be able to take the shortcut at the end of the lap because the lap ends further around the bend. Village, so it's all good. Just about 45 seconds or so left here. Wayne is our challenger up behind, half a second back. We're gonna have to fight him 1v1 for this, but again, if we finish second, we're still good. So I'd love to win this ahead of him here and kind of make up for the race that we lost the first one. Big slide, he's all over us. One more corner. interesting line there from the car behind. We will straighten this out, come to the finish line. Just got to hold off the big run that's coming. We will.
You've won the race.
We win 3 out of 4. We lost the first one, weirdly, but that's part of it. Happens. We win the event and the championship.
You have just won the Lamborghini Past versus Present.
Yes, we did. All right.
Congratulations! You won the race.
Salty we lost that first one.
You've beaten the best time for this track.
All right. That's going to be a wrap for today, I think. We got the the McLaren tournament's up next, so. Yeah, 7 race tournaments. So at least, if we're in the McLaren F1, 7 races, it'll go by pretty quickly, even if they're long races. So that'll probably be a video by itself. But also, a tournament, we don't have to win all of them, similar to this one that we just did. 7 races gives us some wiggle room. If we can win 5, I think we'll be in really good shape. So see what that is. This is going to be a 6-lap race, Island Outskirts. We'll see how long these 7 things take. Maybe we'll do this race and the 30th event on the same video if this doesn't take very long. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll plan that later. But that's going to be it. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt Daytona, iRacing, anything else I may post. It's been great to get back, getting these recordings done. We're getting towards the end, folks. Only 2, maybe 3 more episodes max after this one. That's going to be a thing. So even if this takes its own episode and these take their own episode, then we're out of events. So 3 more tops is what we're aiming for, unless, again, one of these events takes me like multiple tries for some reason, which hopefully won't happen. But that's going to be it. Again, make sure you drop the like. I really appreciate all the support. That's going to be it for me for today. Till next time, bye.